What up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna start off a new series where I go through, I'd say like 18% body fat down to roughly 10% body fat. Now in this series I'm gonna be teaching you guys lessons on not only how to get fit, but how to burn body fat. Okay? So if you want to reach your summer goals, my advice right from the get-go, subscribe, watch all my videos. Promise you they will help. Now to get going, right, I'll post a picture of me shirtless after this video to start off this new series, and I'll probably be posting videos maybe like three times a week now. So instead of the 2 times a week, it'll be 3 times a week. Before I go into fitness or any kind of actual nutrition advice and all that, there's one major key, just like DJ Khaled says, right? First thing in this video that if you get, this will start you off on the right path. Now that thing is, as if you watch my other videos, you probably guessed it. Discipline. You need to be able to discipline yourself and do things when you don't feel like doing them. Now, every time you don't exercise discipline and you falter and you get weak, you make yourself and your character weaker. So now every other time when you need discipline, for example, when you gotta resist that delicious looking cupcake that your mama brought you from her work, right? Or that cheeseburger your friend invites you to go out to eat, every time you falter in your discipline, it drops your discipline level in all areas of your life. Not just fitness, all areas. And conversely, when you exercise discipline in any area of life, it increases your discipline in all areas. So to keep things simple, stay disciplined at all times. Now that sounds hard to do, right? But this is why, if you use discipline, you build discipline, you'll get results that no one else can get because they're not willing to do that hard thing. And the beauty of it is that it becomes easy over time. Because once you get used to disciplining yourself, for the first 2 weeks, it's probably going to suck really bad. After that, you build successful habits that will carry you for the rest of your life. So, if you get one thing from this video of the series, the first video of the series, it is use discipline at all times. Now, speaking practically, I just want to tell you guys different scenarios that need discipline, and that if you use discipline in those scenarios, you'll be a more disciplined person, which speeds up the process for you to achieve your goals, if not guarantees them. Now let me give you a scenario. Let's say your friends invite you to go eat, right? They text you. They're like, hey Gio, let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Now, you are on a fitness schedule now. Now you are trying to eat clean during the week. So if you go and you eat Buffalo Wild Wings with them, you just compromise your discipline. You see what I'm saying? And these little decisions require all the discipline in the world. Now, that sounds kind of crazy. Don't get discouraged. Use your discipline. You tell yourself, no, I'm better than this. I know that if I do this, it's going to take me away from my goals. If your goals really are your goals, you got to prove it on those moments. Another scenario. Now, let's say I need a haircut, but that's another story. Let's say you really need to study for your final tomorrow, right? And then your friends invite you to a kickback. They're like, hey, let's go smoke some weed. Now, at that moment, you need discipline, right? Because if you go and you smoke that weed, guess who didn't study for your final, right? Guess who's going to get probably a lower score if they would have studied. You see what I'm saying? You need discipline in that area. And you could find various examples all throughout your life where you truly need discipline. Now, people in modern day, this is why I call myself not your average 19-year-old. But this modern day, discipline is like a bad word, right? People say, oh, I had to discipline my child, right? And that's like a punishment. But discipline, the noun, the attribute, the characteristic, if you have that as part of you, it'll carry you very far, my friends. I personally feel like there's no better compliment in the whole world than someone telling me or saying about me, oh yeah, Gio's a very disciplined individual. That's music to my ears. Now, I'm not telling you that should be music to your ears, but what I am telling you is that if your goals really are your goals, you're going to need discipline. Now, on my fitness journey, where I'm going to show you guys a picture at the end of this video, where I'm going to be cutting, and I'm going to show you and teach you guys lessons on how to get fit also. Discipline is the foundation of all of it. That's the reason why I started off this series with discipline. So if you guys get one word from me to engrave in your noggins, discipline. Whoever has ears to hear, let them hear.